There's free speech and then there's hate speech. And there is no place, especially now, especially after what happened to Charlie in our society. We will absolutely target you, go after you if you are targeting anyone with hate speech.
Hate speech is fair game.
This might ruffle some feathers, but men don't like women. They just women, because anything that is inherently feminine or girly or embodies just being a girl, men hate it, they downplay it, they make fun of it, they mock it, and they're disgusted by it. Whether that's girls being excited or gossiping or doing makeup, like anything, like they hate it, they make fun of it, women are emotional, blah, 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 blah. And it's just funny because they don't like women, they don't like being around women, they hate women, they just want us. And I know anytime I make a video that's similar to this, I get comments from men being like, who turned you down, or someone's bitter, or whatever, blah, blah. And it's always the same. And it's just like, you're like, this is exactly what I mean. Like, yes, obviously not all men. I have met men that are great and wonderful, but like, you don't like women. Most of these men do not like women. They don't respect women at all. And it's crazy.
What I find so funny about this clip is, are you expecting men to kiki with you while you do your makeup? Do you expect men to give a damn about how you put your, like, what are we talking about here? Men are interested in different things. And there are some men who are interested in makeup, but most heterosexual men are not. Are we now upset because men have different interests? It's okay for them to feel differently and not find the things that we find interesting. Just the same as it's okay for us not to find the things that men do interesting. Women tell jokes about men all the time and their obsession with sports and all these other things. Like, we make fun of men for the same thing. So does that mean that women hate men? I mean, you guys come out of your mouth, and not her necessarily, but there are women that come out of their mouth within this feminist movement that outwardly say they hate men in a general sense. Like that's not what that means. You are bastardizing what the word hate means. This is the exact reason why we cannot allow hate speech to be no longer protected under the government. Because who is defining what hate is? This broad says a man laughing at makeup or, gasping like, like how girls are, that's hate. Do you really want to put the idea of what is hate up for discussion and let somebody define it and then start prosecuting based on it? Absolutely not. Because what she's saying is hateful, I say is not. So I'm gonna need everyone to hear me loud and clear when I say this. Hate speech is protected, and you guys are just gonna have to get over it. If you don't like what somebody is saying, you have every right to spew your vitriol just the same. As long as you're not threatening folks, as long as you're not doing things that are going to incite violence, hate speech is fair game. Because who is going to decide what is hateful? I sure as hell don't want broads like this deciding what's hateful, nor do I want people who are just stupid in general deciding, well, I guess that's the same thing, okay. I don't want stupid people deciding what is hateful and what is not. There are people out here that think if you misgender them, that's hateful. So we need to have an honest conversation about all this. And I know this is kind of a deviation from the actual video itself, but I think it is a more fruitful conversation that we can have, because whatever else she was saying was nonsense. My audience isn't a bunch of slow people. There might be some people that kind of stumble in and they don't know the vibe and they'll type something stupid in the comments. They are the minority over here. The rest of us, we think with more than 2 brain cells. And we can understand that just because someone is not interested in the things that you do, just because they may joke about it from time to time, doesn't mean that they are inherently hateful. Okay, there is one more thing I want to mention about that. She's talking about the Myron Gaines of the world, okay? Closeted homosexuals who parade around like they are masculine men who like women, and then they come on and they say they're misogynistic, anti-women. Now, I can agree that those type of men probably do hate women. Like, I can agree with that. She clarified it wasn't all men, but men at large just hate women and they just want to F us. I don't think that's true. And I'll give you an example. I remember Star. If you guys listen to Star, he is a YouTuber. He used to be, I think they call him a disc jockey back in his day because he's old. The people that were on the radio, radio hosts, he used to have a radio show. He outwardly said he loves the company of women. He loves being around women because he's not homosexual. bisexual, right? Like he likes the presence of women. I think that a lot of men choose not to be around women because of one of these other videos I posted where you have these broads that love to lie, okay? They love to lie on men. So for men's protection, they're choosing not to engage with women at large because women are constantly lying about being touched, lying about men being creepy. So their guard is up, and rightfully so. Just because a man isn't wanting to hang out with you and finds the things you do silly and laughs at you does not mean that they hate women. Just the same as when a woman laughs at things that men like and things that men do, that doesn't necessarily mean that she hates men. Now back to the more important conversation. We need to make sure that we are not allowing these folks to define what is hate speech, because the moment you put that on the books that you could be prosecuted for hate speech, that is a subjective word. It is completely subjective of what is hateful and what is not. I might see something as hateful, you might not see it as hateful. If we allow the government to decide, then it is just going to be up to whoever is in charge, and that can change, okay? It's not always going to be right-leaning Republican conservatives running the show. And see, this is the part that a lot of people don't realize. The parties work hand in hand to screw us as the American people. They truly do. They will sit here and put on this show, this charade, to make it seem like we're fighting for our side. We're fighting for the rights of you. No, we're fighting for the rights of you. They put on this dog and pony show for us, and we engage in it kind of like sports, okay? I have my side and F the other side, and we cheer it on. But at the end of the day, they both want the same thing, which is power over you. And they use each other to gain that power. You'll have one administration pass a law, and then the next administration will utilize that law. It goes hand in hand. So they set the stage for all these laws that strip us of our rights. People get hung up on these political affiliations, but they fail to realize that neither party cares about you. They might say that they do, but both parties seek to remove our rights. They want to remove our rights so that we are subject to whatever it is that they want. They want to be able to tell us what to do, what we can and cannot say, what we can and cannot think. And if you for 1 second thinks that either party is somehow morally better than the other, I'm here to tell you, they are both trash. Both sides of the aisle hate us. Regardless if you ride hard for their side, they hate you too. And they use you as political pawns. They put a battery in your back to go out and protest. They put a battery in your back to behave in the most atrocious ways. And then they create laws to control that behavior. And then they expand it. That's how it works. That's how it's been working. So I'm gonna need us to wake the hell up. So if we want to talk about woke culture, we all need to actually wake up, because nobody is. We're all sitting over here arguing about petty, frivolous things while the government removes our rights. I am curious to know what you guys think on both subjects, okay? What do you think about this crazy broad right here? And then what do you think about hate speech? Should it be protected? Should it not be protected? I'm curious to hear you guys' thoughts. If you like the video, go ahead and leave your girl a like. If you dislike the video, leave a dislike. Also, hype the video. I have that function now. And if you're feeling extra, you want to show your girl some love, buy me a coffee. The link is down in the description below. And I will see you guys with the next one. Deuces.